Hey guys, what's going on? Okay, got another video. This will be the first MMA highlight video I've reacted to. This will be John Jones. Many consider him the best MMA fighter of all time. I would probably have to agree. He's never really lost a fight. His only loss was a bullshit DQ loss when he, gave an elbow at the wrong angle or some BS like that. I don't know. That was back in like 2009 or 2010. I believe that was right before he got into the UFC actually. But yeah. Anyway, so seen all of his fights since that point, maybe a few even before that. So, of course, everything since he got into the UFC, you could just tell this guy was going to be something special as soon as you saw him, really. But I was following MMA a little bit back in like 2009 and a few years before that. Not much, just the big fighters. But I did see John Jones on one of those free uh, cards. I think it was back on like what was it? Either Spike TV or maybe Fuel TV. Remember that one? I don't know because that was a UFC deal. So no, it wasn't Fuel TV. I think it was on like Spike TV, or it might have even been like in a Strike Force or something. I don't think he fought in Strike Force, but something like that, I believe. Or maybe it was a UFC fight. I'm not sure. It seems like that DQ loss that he has was a little bit before he got to the UFC. Correct me on that if I'm wrong, guys. But anyway, I just don't remember. That was literally like, 13, 14 years ago now. So anyway, yeah, I followed the big fighters, Anderson Silva, George GSP, George St. Pierre, all those guys, but didn't really keep up with the sport other than that. I really got heavily into MMA maybe 2011, 2012. That's when I really started paying attention to, continued with the main fighters, the main event fighters, and of course, pretty much everything on the undercard. Just got really, really into it finally and have been ever since. So, like I say, John Jones, probably the best ever. Uh, you know, Anderson Silva would give him a run for his money, I guess, before Silva started falling off. The Chris Weidman loss in 2012, or was it 13? Seems like it was 2012, or no, 2013. Yes, 2012 was the Sonnen rematch. But yeah, 2013, Anderson kind of fell off, but before that, he was unbeatable. I mean, he did have some losses. They were all before he got to the UFC. But pound for pound, prime for prime, I don't know. Silva and John Jones, of course, they were in different weight classes. I'm just saying if they were at the same weight class, everything evenly matched, who would have won, guys? I don't know. It's between those two, but John Jones is still basically undefeated. So I did think he lost actually to Dominique Reyes a few years ago. That was a horrible fight for Jones. I think it was 3 rounds to 2. I mean, it wasn't like a lopsided win or anything for Reyes, but I did think Reyes pulled that out. Other than that, John Jones has never been close to losing a fight. But the Gustafson fight, the first one, that was a very back and forth fight, but he clearly won. And, that was the most punishment he had taken at the time, but he fought through it and got through it. Now, he's had some legal problems. I'm not even going to bother getting into that. You guys know what all happened there. He's done some really stupid stuff, unfortunately, but that doesn't take away from what he's done in the octagon, what he's done in the MMA world. But yeah, and now he's of course the heavyweight champ. Beat Cyril Gain by by a submission. By I think it was a chokehold. He choked him out earlier this year, which was just insane. He's at heavyweight now, my God. But anyway, he's just a beast. He's a monster. So yeah, let's get into these highlights. I guess this is going to be highlights from just his UFC fights. So I've seen all these, but I've never reacted to his highlight vids. So let's just get into it, guys. All right, and I've got it kind of turned down just so you can so it's not so blaring or anything. There's the Gustafson fight. I'll turn it a little bit. So there we go. Yeah, and I mean, man, he beat so many good fighters. I mean, especially in like the 2011-12 era, somewhere, he ran through a murderer's row of fighters, like all former champions, I think. It was crazy. So, yeah, here we go. This should be interesting. Okay, yeah, that was his first UFC fight. Yeah, that fight was definitely before he got to the UFC for sure. Yeah, he got that one. I think he won by decision on that one. Oh wow, Stephen Bonner. Seems like he just absolutely dominated him.
Recordings just got better. Hey,
I'm
it's Dana
sorry
First Trigger.
guys
I'm
for
so
these
excited to announce that local
things. Oh, it's ridiculous. But anyway, just look at that. I mean, just whew, and he just doing everything. I think that was another decision win. And this should be a knockout. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's what it was, guys. Okay, Versus. Yes, I couldn't think of it. Versus was the channel, I believe. I guess they did some other MMA companies back way back. Because I swear that was not a UFC fight. The one where he got DQ'd. Was it Matt Hamill that he was against? I don't remember. It seems like it. I'm not sure. But yeah, so that was definitely before this. He's never lost in the UFC, so I mean that had to be. But yeah, they showed some other fights sometimes. Some other companies I think. So I'm pretty sure that's what channel that was on, that DQ loss that he had. So yeah, this was crazy. I remember. So this was 2010. Against Brandon Vera. Brandon Vera was a very good fighter. He was really pretty. He was pretty much up there, you know, at the time. At this time, he had a win over Frank Mir at one point a few years earlier, maybe a year earlier. I'm not sure. He knocked him out, I believe. And Frank Mir, of course, was a former heavyweight champ. But very impressive win for Vera. And I could not wait for this fight. I remember, and this is before I was really religiously into MMA like I was boxing, like I still am with boxing, of course. But I knew John Jones and I'd seen him a few times and I was really looking forward to this. And it was on free TV, it wasn't a pay per view or anything. I was very excited and he destroyed Brandon Vera. It was not anything for him to do him like he did. He did him completely wrong and he dominated this guy. And this is what kind of probably made people really start paying attention to John Jones. They already were, but they really started noticing him after this. But let's just, yeah, right there. Wow. Just, I mean, Rivera was absolutely no match for this guy. His reach, his athletic ability, I mean, his striking, his wrestling, he does everything. Okay, in this one. Don't know if I saw this one live or not. That one doesn't seem familiar. I've definitely seen that fight, of course, since then, but I don't really remember seeing that one live. That could have been when I didn't realize, again, guys, I was not following it that closely. There's Ryan Bader. And look at what Ryan Bader did after this. He's gone on to win multiple titles in Bellator, and I think he's a heavyweight champ now. If not, I mean, he was for quite a while. It seems like. I mean, he came up with some very very impressive wins since the Jones loss. I mean, a lot of guys that Jones has beat, they went on to do some great things. And look at this run of fighters he's about to fight here. So that's Vera, and then that was the other guy that might suit. I'm not even gonna try to say the name, guys. But you know who it was. But yeah, this Shogun Rua fight, this was his first title fight, and I had no doubt he was gonna get the win, and I couldn't wait to see this one either. But he got it, and he became the light heavyweight champ for the first time here. He dominated him. I think it was 3 rounds. Mm, yeah, body. Oh, that spinning elbow. It's crazy. Oh, body. Look at that. Wow. That's over. No match. No match at all. Nobody is giving him a problem at all at this point.
That
There
feels
it
so
is.
good. It's a testament that dreams can come true, guys. They really can. Believe in yourself, believe in your mind.
Let's see.
And once you get
Come
there,
on.
don't slow down.
Okay, come here. Sorry. Rampage Jackson. See, another former champ right here. Oh, and Rampage gave him nothing. Rampage's top fighter. Submitted Rampage. I think that was the first time Rampage had ever submitted, actually. He had been knocked out, of course, several times, but yeah, okay, I was about to say, guys, I think Machida rocked him a little bit. He didn't really rock him, but he caught him with a good punch in the first round. Wow. And he just chokes him out, lets him go. He just flops. Boom. Look at that. Asleep. Go to sleep. Mm.
It was good,
Yeah.
you know. I think one of my biggest
Yeah,
criticisms
he
is that
just
I
took a
can't take
big
punches
shot. I
like
guess
that.
that was the
But for
biggest
myself,
punch he
you know,
had taken at the
I can
time.
take a legit hit.
It's crazy. And here's Rashad Evans. They were friends, trained together for a while, and then that ended badly. So Rashad's team stuck with Jones, so they made the right choice. I believe, what's his name? Wow. And yeah, he dominated him too. Rashad really gave him nothing. That was a 5 rounder.
Man, what a great
Retained
competition.
his
First
title.
time going 5 rounds too, so you know, I'm proving more things to myself for sure.
Oh yeah, Vitor. Vitor was a little past it by now, but still a good fighter. And Jones, yeah, Vitor gave him a little bit of problems. See, oh, right here, yeah, the arm, he almost, it looked like he almost had him, but Jones fought through it, and I think he really injured his arm. And Jones ended up getting the submission. Look at that, crazy. So he fought through it. That was the first time he'd ever
Never
really,
had that armbar in every way, shape, and
yeah,
form. I've never
armbar. That's
had
the
my arm
first
broken
time he
before,
really had to
so
fight
I
through
don't know.
anything,
I felt it, but I worked too hard to get up.
that tough. And he really pulled his arm there. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I was thinking of Anderson Silva versus Sonnen, the first one. Yeah, and Sonnen dominated him through the whole fight until Silva finally did get the submission win. But yeah, Jones destroyed Silva first round. So that was not. Look at that. Look at his face, just in a round.
I really
Oh,
wanted to try to chill Sonnen.
I remember
I
that.
did a good job at that.
Yeah. So this is the first Gustafson's fight. This was a great fight. September of 2013, guys. This happened on my birthday, September 21st. I remember. Mm, yeah, they went back and forth. That was definitely the worst. That was the most Jones had ever been hit. But like I say, he still won the fight. He fought through it. I believe it was the fourth round where he really hurt Gustafson pretty bad. Almost had him out of there, or maybe he didn't have almost have him out of there, but it was he was hurting him pretty well in the fourth. But
Calm down,
Gustafson was
Xander.
a tough fighter,
This is by
guys.
far my toughest fight, and like I said,
Yeah, definitely
I
his
got to
toughest
really
fight.
exercise my warrior spirit tonight.
Look at that. He was puffed up. He got hit in that one. He got hit a lot. Wow, another one. Guys, look at this. Look at this row of fighters. Not one easy fight. Not one just okay fighter. All top fighters. Every one of them. Maybe not Chael Sonnen. Maybe Chael Sonnen wasn't a top fighter, but he was a very good fighter. He wasn't on the top level. Over to Shara. Here's Cormier. We know what happened here. Yeah, Cormier was undefeated at the time, I believe. He beat Cormier. He beat him by decision. I mean, it wasn't close either. Cormier, world class wrestler, of course, and Jones was able to take him down, and you know they did not like each other. That is for sure. Okay, Event St. Preux. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I believe was it? Was it after the first Cormier fight where he got in trouble for the steroids? Or I know it happened after the second one, but was it the first one as well? I can't remember. Another dominating performance. I mean, yeah, so he started to go the distance a little bit more in starting in this time. Of course, Cormier, I mean, okay, he took Cormier the distance, no shame there. But Vince St. Preux, you wouldn't think he would have done that. Vince St. Preux not on either of these guys' level at all. He knocked Cormier out, I believe, in the second round. I mean, that was unheard of at the time. You know, not that he beat him, of course, but that he beat him that easily. I mean, made it look that easy. Wasn't easy, I'm sure. So let's see. That's what Then he had the title stripped from him because, yeah. So it was that first fight because he had the title stripped from him because of the steroids, I believe, and Cormier won it against believe he fought Anthony Johnson and beat him in when it was a vacant title, so he became the light heavyweight champ. And then they did have the rematch, and Jones knocked him out. So, and again, it got stripped from him because again, it was steroids, or maybe it wasn't steroids; it was a drug that was banned, which is just it just makes no sense. They've got so many rules. It's just insane, guys. I mean, of course, steroids is not a good thing to take in a combat sport. I mean, if it's, I don't get all the upset with baseball and people doing it there. That's a whole other topic. But yes, of course, combat sports could be very dangerous for steroids. But yeah, these things where, oh, it's just a piece of this certain drug, this certain thing found in you after the fight or before the fight. So we're gonna, you can't fight, or, we're gonna take that win away just for some, I mean, just meaningless drug that means nothing other than steroids itself. I mean, it's just insane with all the rules they have. But anyway, he had the title taken from him again. And then he did not fight for quite a while, I remember. And this, he stopped Gustafson here. Gustafson had some losses at this time, I believe. Yep, he got him out of there. They were both different fighters, unfortunately for Gustafson the second time around. But I mean, this guy, he's
I know there's a guy who's been calling himself
just a
champ, champ.
killer.
What guy just gives up his belt because somebody else made it home? Daddy's home, DC.
Mm.
Prove to the fans you're a champ, champ. Come get a taste.
Oh, that's right.
Come get it.
DC was the
Get your
heavyweight
belt back.
champ at this time.
They'll
Damn,
be waiting right here.
beat Stipe Miocic, knocked him out. Oh wow, so that was it. Okay, so they didn't even have the clips from the Reyes fight, but yeah, so anyway, all right, guys. So hopefully you enjoyed that. All right. Guys, let me know what videos you want me to do. Do you like it more when I do these sports highlight videos like MMA, boxing, basketball? Do you want me to keep doing the reaction to the music videos, the songs? Do you want me to do the conspiracy theory things on TikTok from TikTok? Start, keep going about that kind of stuff, or do you want me to talk about, like, satanic evil things that are going on, the people behind it, stuff like that? Let me know. Give me some ideas. I mean, I want to do what you guys want me to do. I mean, I'm going to find time to do stuff that I want to do anyway, but let me know. I mean, I've got some ideas to drop some stuff about some evil things going on that, I think needs to be made aware to more people. Not that my channel is the perfect place to do that right now. Don't have as many, don't have many views, don't have that many subscribers yet, but I want to build that up. And every video I've dropped so far about, like, satanic things going on, or real evil things taking place in the world, they don't have a lot of views, guys. So just go on my page, click on those things, hit the like button, send them out to people, share it, please. I know it's not fun to listen to it. I mean, I know it's not good subjects to, I get it. You don't want to go click on that stuff. And frankly, I don't want to either, to be perfectly honest. I don't even, I hate that I even, need to talk about it. I hate that it even needs to be talked about, that it exists at all, stuff like that. But it does, unfortunately, and it's up to decent people to to spread the word and try to stop it and get the message out that who's behind this bullshit, with kids being hurt, molested, the satanic shit going on, these pedophiles, all this kind of stuff. It needs to stop, guys. And Satan wins when good people do nothing. When good people are silent and do nothing, the devil wins. So we can't let that happen. We've got to try to get the message out there, make people aware. So yeah, just go click on those videos, guys. I've got one that shows how Bill Gates and his foundation give millions every year to basically a child trafficking ring, and the elites are behind it, of course. Higher ups, and got one about demons being disguised as aliens, because that's the perfect cover. Because of course they don't want you to know that they're demons. I'm sorry, guys. I know this is an MMA video. I'm just trying to get those videos that I have some attention. Just please go search my channel for those. Just click on videos and you'll see it. You know, a lot of interesting stuff over there like that. Just conspiracy stuff, and just let me know what you think about all that, guys. All right, I'm gonna quit talking now. It's been a long video. I hope y'all enjoyed that. John Jones, the best ever, I would say. Still doing his thing, heavyweight champ of the world currently. So anyway, guys, just yeah, please hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe with everybody you can. Share this video, please. Anyway, just come on and join the family. God's Mafia. I'm out.